when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes, listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. One minute I held the key, next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stand upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you've gone there was never, never an honest word. And that was when I ruled the world. It was the wicked and wild wind, blew down the doors to let me in, shattered windows and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. Oh, who would ever wanna be king? I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. Oh, who would ever want to be king? I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name, never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world. Hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, I know St. Peter won't call my name, never an honest word, but that was when I ruled the world. I used to rule the world, seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone, sweep the streets I used to own. I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes, listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king is dead, long live the king. One minute I held the key, next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my castle stand upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. For some reason I can't explain, once you've gone it was never an honest word, and that was when I ruled the world. It was the wicked and wild wind, blew down the doors to let me in, shattered windows and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver blade, just a puppet on a lonely string. Oh, who would ever want to be king? I hear Jerusalem bells are ringing, Roman cavalry choirs are singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in a foreign field. days when I ruled the world. Rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own. I used to roll.
Me. 3. Set the scene. 2 girls standing at the turf field. One girl looks at the other. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Centennial sports is over. Girl number 2 looks at girl number 1. I know. Many of you are sitting in this auditorium for the first time, starting your journey and starting your story as a Charger, while others are sitting here for the last time, trying to figure out where all the years have gone. All I know, life's a movie, and you have to enjoy the ride. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the recent history of the 25-26 year of the Charger.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah.
Yes, I can. Doubt, better leave. I'm running with this plan. Pull me, grab crabs in the bucket, can't have me. I'll be the president one day. January 1st. Oh, you like that gossip? Like you the one drinking what gossip.com. Now I got a word for your tongue. How many Rolling Stones you want? Yeah, I got a brand new spirit, speaking and it's done. Woke up on the side of the bed like I won. Talk like the wind in my chest to that sun. G5 in the US to Taiwan. Now who can say that? I wanna play back. Mama knew I was a needle in a haystack. A whole body boy, plus way back. I got a feeling it's a rap. ASAP.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. Get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a
The mountain top, walk on water. I got power, feel so royal. 1 second, I'ma strike for you. Diamond, platinum, no more for you. That adrenaline, never giving in. Giving up's not an option, gotta get it in. Witness, I got the heart of 20 men. No fear, go to sleep in the lion's den. That glow, that spark, that crown. You're looking at the king of the jungle now. Stronger than ever, can't hold me down. 100 miles gunning from the just bow. Straight game face, it's game day. See me running through the crowd, feel a melee. No trick plays, I'm Bill Gates. Take a genius to understand me.
Sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
The life that we live in.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling, yeah. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before. No, I get a good feeling.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Like oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Let's kick it off.
I know that we'll have a ball if we get down and go out and just lose it all. I feel stressed out, I wanna let it go. Let's go way out, spaced out and losing our control.
Fill up my cup. Mazel tov. Look at her dancing. Just take it off. Let's paint the town. We'll shut it down. Let's burn the roof.
And then we'll do
night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. I feel tonight's the night. Hey, let's live it up.
Let's live it up.
I got my money. Hey, let's spin it up.
Let's spin it up.
Go out and smash it.
Smash it.
Like oh my god.
Like oh my God.
Jump out that sofa.
Come on.
Let's get off. Fill up my cup.
Drink.
Mazel tov. Look at her dancing.
Move it, move
Just
it.
take it off. Let's paint the town.
Paint the town.
We'll shut it down.
Shut it down.
Let's burn the roof.
And then we'll do it again.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do it. And do it. Let's live it up and do it. And do it. And do it. Do it. Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Here we come. Here we go. We gotta rock. Easy come. Easy go. Now we on top. Feel the shot. Body rock. Rockin', don't stop. Round and round. Up and down. Around the clock. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Friday, Saturday, Saturday to Sunday. Get with us. You know what we say. Party every day. Party every day. And I'm feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. I feel it. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good, good night. This is that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Styling, wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh drop skipping. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Bitch, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Don't believe me, just watch.
you up. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. I said uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexed and flown it, if you freaked dead and own it, don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexed and flown it, well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe it, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on. Off from my city, off from my home. We're flying up, no ceiling when we in our zone. I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop. And under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. Ooh, it's something magical. It's in the air, it's in my blood, it's rushing on. I don't need no reason, don't need control. I fly so high, no ceiling when I'm in my zone. Cause I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel that hot blood in my body when it drops. Ooh, I can't take my eyes off of it, moving so phenomenally. You're more like the way we rock it, so don't stop, stop, stop. Under the lights when everything goes, nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. Stop the feeling. So just dance, dance, dance. I can't stop the feeling. Yeah. So keep dancing. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. I can't stop the. 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 Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good, good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance, dance. And ain't nobody leaving soon, so keep dancing. Everybody say. feeling. Got this feeling in my body. Can't stop the feeling. Got this feeling in my body. Come on. Oh. Yeah. I can't stop the. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I can't stop the. Oh.
I hope you all enjoyed that 3-minute slideshow. That concludes Centennial Sports Awards. Thank you very much for coming. If you could exit here, here, and here. Good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure to welcome you to this year's Sports Awards ceremony. Tonight, nearly 400 of you get to be a part of a special evening. Centennial's 50th anniversary of Sports Awards. All of you are now part of the ongoing legacy, which will hopefully continue for another 50. Tonight we come together to celebrate the dedication, hard work, and outstanding achievements of our athletes. We honor more than just trophies, medals, and titles won. We celebrate the countless hours of practice, teamwork, and moments that bind us together. Whether on the field, court, ice, or on the track, our athletes have all shown what it means to push the limits, not only to better themselves, but to uplift their teammates, the school, and the community. Each one of you has made a big impact, whether a big moment or a quiet, consistent, everyday effort. And while we recognize this accomplishment, we also recognize that some of this would be possible without the support and encouragement of family, friends, and coaches who have all been there every step of the way. And now a bit of instruction. This evening, we'll be honoring all our athletes, and they'll be called up on a stage with their teams. Then the winners of the MIP and the MVP will be announced. When your team is called up on a stage, please come up using the staircase to my left, your right. And when you're leaving the stage, please exit off to the right-hand side. We ask for everyone to please hold their applause until the entire team has come up on stage. So without further ado, please make sure all cell phones are turned off, remain quiet, respectful, and let's start with our first team to be recognized tonight, the golf team.
Come on up, golf team.
Hey, buddy. All right, looking sharp.
The golf team. This year brought an outstanding level of interest and participation in our golf program. With so many dedicated athletes, selecting just 8 players for the team was no easy task. Those chosen truly earned their spots through a combination of skill, commitment, positive attitude, and leadership both on and off the course. The team came incredibly close to repeating as SSIA champions, falling short by just a single point. While that result is tough, it speaks volumes about the team's competitiveness and determination. With a young roster and many players set to return next season, the future is bright and the pursuit of reclaiming that SSIA title is well within reach. This season's MVP and Most Improved Player awards recognize golfers who consistently rose to the occasion. Their mental toughness, important in golf, steady play, and ability to deliver key moments made a significant impact on our success. They are truly deserving of this recognition. Thank you to all the players for your hard work and dedication throughout the season. Go Chargers, go. Most improved player, Liam St. Louis. And most valuable player, Gay Han Lee. Thank you, golf. Thank you.
Next up, Bantam Girls Grade 7 Field Hockey. You can start coming up on stage. The grade 7 field hockey team had a season filled with learning, teamwork, and steady improvement. Although the results on the scoreboard didn't always go their way, this group showed true character and determination every time they stepped on the field. Game after game, the players gave their all, hustling for every ball, supporting one another, and never losing their spirit. Their hard work and positive attitude paid off in the final match of the season when they scored their first goal, a moment that had the whole team and the sidelines erupting with excitement. While the team didn't pick up a win this year, they gained something even more important: experience, resilience, and the foundation for future success. With their enthusiasm, there's no doubt this group will come back stronger next season. Honorable mention to the girls who made the SSIA All-Star team. Congratulations to the grade 7 field hockey team. Co-MVPs for this team are Hafsa Mesrua and Brittany Nanafandi. Thank you, grade 7 field hockey. Next up, Bantam Girls grade 8 field hockey. Come on up. What a season it's been for our grade 8 field hockey team. During the tournament, the team dominated their pool with a perfect 4-0 record, displaying sharp passing, solid defense, and impressive shooting at the net. Their semifinal matchup was a true test of grit, a nail-biting battle that came down to an intense shootout. With nerves of steel and unwavering focus, our players rose to the occasion, earning their spot in the championship game. In the finals, the team fought hard from start to finish, showing tremendous effort and sportsmanship against a tough opponent. Although the game ended in a 4-2 loss, the team walked away with silver medals and heads held high, proud of everything they accomplished together. Congrats to our grade 8 field hockey team on an incredible run and a well-deserved silver medal finish. Congrats again to those who made the All-Star team. And most importantly, congrats to our co-MVPs, Sarah Swang, and Jasmine Cueto. Thank you, grade 8 field hockey.
If the cadet girls can come on up. it's okay. Cadet girls field hockey. This year was a banner year for our cadet girls team. When I say banner, I don't actually mean physical banner, but more of an amazing year in a senior league. While we didn't pick up a win, we came away with 2 ties against girls who were 2 years older than us. We definitely have on stage a group of girls who will be strong seniors next year. This year's MIP goes to a girl who found out as we were heading on the bus to CVR that she was going to be goaltender. Slight exaggeration, but she was definitely thrown into something and she had no idea what she was getting into. Although it's a short season with not many practices, she was a huge part of our 2 ties, wearing ridiculous pads that no one can move in. This year's MIP, our goalie, Maya Patel. Congratulations. Oh. Well done. I always hate giving out an MVP because they're team sports and short season. Whether it be Ella's superb leadership or solid defense or Zoe learning new stick handling moves, everyone on this team did something special. But I decided to go with my hardworking, never say die, and aggressive leader by example, Amina El Habal, as this year's MVP. Next up, Juvie girls.
Hello.
Make it quick so they take that picture off.
Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Hello. The 2025 field hockey season for these girls was nothing short of a roller coaster. Going into the season with no goalie and no wins under their belt, the girls were determined to make their mark this year. With Ella Morneau in her goalkeeping debut, the girls were undefeated for half the season and finished the regular season in second place. Despite their best efforts in Emily Barr's feat, the girls finished in 4th in the finals, still beating their own records and making their coaches proud. Congratulations on a whirlwind of a season, girls. Emma and Sierra will have their work cut out for them next year without you. Our co-MVPs are Emma Lee, and Julia Stacy. This team has also won the Sherry Tite Award for the team with the highest academic standing at 90.2%. Thank you, girls. Next up, cross country.
Yeah, double line it. Some people go in front. Squeeze and double it. Standing back of people.
Yeah.
You're good, Maka. Cross country. Coaches, Miss Dunn, Mr. G, Miss Coyne, and Mr. Dobbs. We are proud to share that 45 of our athletes represent us at the SSIA meet this year at CVR. Our teams performed exceptionally well. Bantam girls, cadet boys, and juvenile girls each placed third in their categories. Bantam boys placed second. Juvenile boys earned first place, winning the SIA banner for their division. Following the SIA meet, 12 athletes advanced to the regionals in Granby, where they ran 1 kilometer more than their SIA race, and their performances exceeded expectations. We also want to extend our heartfelt congratulations to all our graduating athletes. We wish you to continue success in all your future endeavors. We can't wait to coach our returning athletes next season. Bantam boys and girls MVP, Jasmine Cueto. Cadet boys and girls MVP. Are you as confused as I am right now? Cadet boys and girls MVP, Joshua Switzer. Juvenile boys and girls MVP, Nicholas Dobbs. Bantam boys and girls MIP, Devin Jarvis. Cadet boys and girls MIP, Penelope Spanthus. Juvenile boys and girls MIP, Bianca Deliere. Congratulations, everyone.
Bantam boys soccer coached by Tiffany Blood. This soccer tournament for the grade 7 boys consists of playing multiple games in one day, which is extremely tough for anyone to do. However, these boys all kept going until the very end. The teamwork and spirit these boys had throughout the day was unmatched. They showed hard work, dedication, and sportsmanship on and off the field. Tiffany hopes they all come back next year and keep showing an enthusiasm for the sport. The co-MVPs are Ariz Khan, and Jacob Rouleau. Thank you, boys. Please welcome Mr. Odie to the stage.
Bantam boys grade 8 soccer. Bantam boys, grade 8 soccer. Despite a disappointing and unlucky disqualifications in the semifinals, this squad scored a great number of goals. Some really epic ones, like actually beautiful. All played with beautiful chemistry and shared many memorable moments. From the sidelines, they were really exciting to watch. Their passion is real, and so is their will to represent Centennial. Big up team, keep the flame alive. MIP, Philip Rankin. This way, Philip. This way. I think he was the only player that I didn't even sub off for like 6 games. Big up. And MVP, one of the most beautiful goals I've ever seen, Thiago Santos. Thank you, boys. Cadet boys soccer, please come up. Cadet boys soccer. What is there to be said about this cadet boys soccer team that hasn't already been said in the past? Is this a group of boys an absolute delight to coach and to watch play? Yes. Did this team empty their tanks and give us everything they had only to have the outcome not go their way? Yes. Yes, indeed, that happened again. As coaches, we are asked, how can you stand all the heartbreak? Well, the answer is easy for that one too. Being around this group of boys is always an adventure. Being together since Sec 1 and the magic connection we have with this team is something special. All the wins are sweet, while losing in the back-to-back years hurts. Losing in the finals back-to-back years hurts. Knowing what we got through it together as a team makes our bond stronger. We came back down from 3-0 to take the lead in the last minute of the final, ultimately losing on a questionable penalty call in the last seconds. What an unforgettable tournament and squad. Thank you to the Sec 4 boys who will be heading on to Juvie next year for their leadership and contributions to the team. Next year, we look forward to running it back with the rest of the squad. Hopefully, we get the monkey off our backs and take home that coveted banner once and for all. Who knows, we might even implement the infamous flying bird technique. MIP, Henry Panetta. MVP, Ryan Wasaki. Thank you, boys and coaches.
Next up, juvenile boys soccer. Still got time. I gotta say on behalf of you. Branding. All right, I'm reading this message on behalf of Coach K. The juvenile boys soccer team had once again a successful season. Although falling short and losing 2-1 in the finals, there is much more to be proud of. Having coached most of you since Secondary 3, my first ever team I coached here at CRHS, we've created memories both on and off the field, and I've seen boys grow into young adults. I'm incredibly proud of the progress each of you has made, not just as players, but as individuals. Thank you for trusting me as your coach and for making this journey such a memorable one. Wishing you all the best in your future endeavors. This year's co-MVPs are Anthony Sorrell, and Lincoln Hardigan. Thank you, Juvie Soccer. Next up, curling, coached by Mr. Filio and Ms. Dunn. All right. It was another successful year for CRHS curling. We welcomed plenty of new curlers and saw continued improvement from our regulars. In the end, the CRHS team went on a great run to make the final of the SSIA, but sadly fell short against Heritage. Thank you to our dedicated and enthusiastic curlers and the real MVPs, our parent volunteers, and we look forward to working with you again next year. A special congratulations to CRHS's most accomplished curlers, Noah Noseworthy and Leo Clement, who have won the right to represent Quebec at next year's Canada Games. This year's MIP, Eliana Santos. And the MVP goes to Henry Panetta. Thank you, curling team. Next up, Bantam basketball, Bantam girls, sorry. Coaches, Ms. Alhouse and Ms. Heron. This one? Okay.
Want me to do it after? Everyone's here? Okay. What a season it's been for our Bantam girls basketball team. If I had to describe it in one word, I'd say eventful. From big wins, tough losses, and a few moments where we all collectively forgot how to make a layup, but hey, that's basketball. Tonight, I want to recognize two players who consistently demonstrated strength, resilience, and leadership. My first MVP, Brittany Nanafandi. Brittany showed us what it means to stay composed under pressure. When things got intense, Brittany stayed calm, stepped up, and delivered when it mattered most. Basically, if we needed something to happen, we were secretly hoping Brittany had the ball. And our second MVP, Queen Lacombe. Queen brought energy, determination, and heart to every single game. Queen never backed down and always gave 100% whether we were winning or losing. And to the rest of the team, you all played a huge part in this season, from defense to teamwork to keeping the bench energy alive. You grew not just as players, but as teammates. So be proud not just of the wins, but how far you've come and how much better your layups probably are now. Congrats.
got my back. You got my back. Adam Boys Basketball, coached by myself and Coach Joe, who unfortunately could not be with us today, but his contribution is hella important to this team. Trust me, the team knows. A team that is bonded and committed to showing up both in their practices and in games. A team that went unbeaten in the regular season and reached the regional finals only to be unjustly robbed of the title. That's it. These boys held their heads high and marched on, realizing this is a bittersweet beginning. So, when life gives you a silver medal, you paint it gold, spray paint it gold, and see the silver lining in it. Most improved player, Adam Marinas. Most valuable player, Matthew Rainone. Thank you, boys. Bantam Boys Basketball, coached by Chris Dumpa. This team showed a lot of progression throughout the entire season. Our goal all year was to continuously improve, and these boys definitely did just that. A group of hardworking players who decided to put their heads together and showed great signs of resilience, improvement, and strong character. Very proud of these boys, and were a pleasure to coach all season. Most improved player, Thomas Likos. Most valuable player, Justice LeBlanc. Back to back.
Cadet girls basketball, coached by Jesse Heron. What a season. Being bantam age but playing up a level in cadet in the RSEC League, these girls ranked first throughout the entire season and had one loss. They had some tough games, but always found a way to win. As their skill and knowledge of the game continue to grow, there is no doubt they will continue to succeed. Great season, girls. Your MIP is Alexa Bell. That way. MVP, Jazzy Baptiste. Thank you, girls.
Cadet boys basketball.
All right, Thomas. Patrick.
Cadet boys basketball, coached by myself and Mr. Vanier. This year's Cadet boys team started off strong with 3 straight victories, but found it hard consistently matching against more physical and athletic teams as their season wore on. That being said, their 6-14 overall record does not reflect just how competitive they were in several close games, and especially when facing their rivals. This group of boys were fun to watch when they were playing their best, using a daunting press to generate steals and turnovers, which turned into fast break points. The future is bright. Yeah, I'm going to wait. Thank you. The future is bright for many of them as they continue their basketball journey next year at the juvenile level. Mr. Chesney, myself, and Mr. Vanier are grateful to have coached this group and are proud of your toughness, commitment, and resiliency you showed through practice and in games. Thanks, boys. Lastly, a few shout-outs to some individuals who distinguished themselves throughout the season. To defensive all-star, AB, Anthony Bishop. To by far and wide, our leading rebounder, Chris Murray. And of course, our leading scorer, Thomas Tatnall. This year's co-MVPs are Liam Vince Manansala and Ben Alexander Ritchie. Thank you, boys. Thanks, boys.
Juvenile girls basketball. Coached by Jessie Heron and Beth Robertson, this group of girls has had a very memorable journey over the past 4 years. They've won SSIAA banners, RSEC banners, and medals, and have even gone to provincials at the bantam and cadet level. Although this year ended with a tough loss in the bronze medal game at regionals, they have represented girls Chargers basketball very well, and we are so proud of them. To our graduating seniors, we will miss you. Most improved, Sydney Nanafandi. Top scorer, Victoria Cavadias.
Juvenile boys D4 basketball, coached by Chris Dumpa and Josh Berube. A team born from the desire of many to play competitive high school ball. Through highs, Khalil game-winning three, and lows. They kept it light, had fun, and asked for autographs of every opponent whenever they could. As the saying goes, the vibes were immaculate, and regardless of record, they got their wish and played their butts off. And while our foreign ringer, Triple L, Leo Lopez, couldn't get us a chip, it was a great season for all. Most improved, Jaden Harkness. Most valuable, Alexi Berube.
Juvenile boys D3 basketball.
Boys, all right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Nice. You get it. You got to see scale. There you go.
Juvenile boys D3 basketball, coached by Mr. Longue and Mr. Rogers. What a team. What a season. The graduating core group of this team has been successful throughout their years of playing basketball for Centennial, winning an average of 4 times as often as they lost. This year, they took it to a whole new level. 31 wins and 4 losses. Highlights of the season included winning the Nomads tournament at Cégep Montmorency, winning the Visser Provincial Tournament that we hosted, another SSIA championship, an RSEQ Regional Championship, winning the final with an 18-point comeback in the second half. And last but not least, a bronze medal at the provincial tournament that could have even been more had they not had some untimely injuries. This is the most accomplished Centennial team a long, long time, and the best team that Mr. Longue and Mr. Rogers have coached during their tenure. Way to go out in style, boys. Co-MVPs, Frederick Mananzala, Eris Sotrudis, and Carter Wise. Congratulations, boys. Thank you.
Bantam Badminton. What a fantastic badminton season it has been. We were astonished when more than 100 students showed up for tryouts in October. We began the season by integrating many new grade 7 students into the team while warmly welcoming back our returning players. We held several morning practices and participated in 3 after-school tournaments, ultimately emerging victorious. In the mixed category, both Centennial teams found themselves facing off against each other in the finals, where Ariz and Golsa eventually emerged as victors. CRHS also earned the boys banner in the Bantam category for their success in the singles and doubles tournament. We are already eagerly anticipating next year. We take great pride in all of you, we being Mr. K and Mr. G. If there is one remarkable aspect of this year, it is your unwavering dedication during all practices. Continue the excellent work. Co-MVPs, Ariz Khan. And Caitlin Chin. Thank you, guys. Cadet Badminton. Coached by Ms. Delalo, Ms. Nazir, and Larissa. Are you Miss Larissa or just Larissa? Oh, okay, sorry. Okay. Hello? This was the first year going back to RSEC, and we had a group of committed players ready to take on the additional challenge. Our cadet team was composed of a mix of returning players and players moving up from Bantam. At the SSIAA tournament, our cadet team showed lots of potential. Reaching the semifinals in all categories. They succeeded in winning gold in boys singles and boys doubles. Their hard work and drive secured the SSIAA banner in the junior boys category. In RSEC play, our team was tested by great talent but persevered. We had 3 doubles teams, 2 boys, 1 girl, and 5 singles players, 3 boys and 2 girls, secure spots at the qualification tournament for regionals. All teams played valiantly, and they are all ready for the challenge of RSEC play next year. Congratulations to all players. A lot of you will be returning as seniors next year, and we cannot wait to see what you will do in your graduating year. For our returning juniors, it has been a pleasure to see the fruits of your hard work and dedication. Your coaches are looking forward to seeing how well you can do next season. MIP, Mia Fortin. Co-MVP, Sasha Kiri Allen. And Jacob Kwok. Thank you, guys. Juvenile badminton. Are we done? This year was the first time our senior team had the chance to play both SSIAA and RSEC badminton, a goal they have been hoping for since they first played badminton in their junior years. At SSIAA, we won gold in senior girls singles and reached the final in all categories. In RSEC play, we had 2 boys doubles teams and 1 mixed double team qualifying for regionals. During regionals, 2 of our doubles boys teams and our mixed team played their hearts out. Hamza and Sartak fought their way into semis and left with their heads held high. Tremendous talents were shown. Our mixed team of Hamza and Zainab took on the challenge of facing the top teams in the area and put on quite the show. We are very proud of you all. To our graduating seniors, good luck in your future endeavors. We wish you the best of success next year. And if you ever decide to volunteer your time helping the next generation of Charger players, you know where we'll be at 7:45 a.m. on Monday mornings. Co-MIP, Ruby Bautista Sarmiento. And Jordan Chan. Co-MVP, Zainab Mirza. And Hamza Patel. Thank you. Bantam girls, grade 7 volleyball. There's a thing here that they wanted to say about their MVP and MIP. Jordan gave it to me.
Oh my God, can I not? I'm not going to. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
So just as this team is coming up, I want to say that we are doing a very good job in the audience, but Mr. Bobby told me his grandmother's watching on YouTube, so if we can keep the comments a little more clean, some claps, some cheers as the teams walk off or get their medals, but remember, Mr. Bobby's grandmother's watching. All right. Bantam girls grade 7 volleyball. From day one, each of you gave it your all. Whether it was early morning practices, long tournament days, or battling through moments of frustration, you never quit. The effort, the sweat, and the heart you put into every practice and every game is what defines us. No matter what the result was, you all should be incredibly proud of the commitment you showed. For these young athletes, the future is bright, and the foundation that has been built will carry you forward into whatever comes next. Keep working hard, keep supporting one another, and never forget the heart you've put into this team. For the MIP, Sophia, you are MIP because of your constant commitment to learning and growing as a volleyball player. Throughout the season, not done. Throughout the season, your skills consistently improved, and your hard work, motivation, and dedication truly stood out in every game and practice, making you a fantastic player to coach and a teammate to have. To the MVP, Brittany, in addition to being an outstanding volleyball player, you deserve this MVP award because throughout the entire season, you consistently gave your best and supported your team. You uplifted those around you, even in the face of adversity, making you a true leader and our MVP. Congratulations, grade 7 girls volleyball. Next up, Bantam girls grade 8 team A volleyball.
There you are. Coached by Jessie, Ashley Tam, and Isabella Montescleros. Over the season, these girls continued to develop their individual skills and their team play, qualifying to play in the semis and then advancing to the SSIAA finals and getting the silver medal. We are so proud of the quality of volleyball they played and at the bantam level and can't wait to see what they do next. Co-MVPs, Athena Giannopoulos. And Avelina Montescleros. Thank you, girls. Bantam girls, grade 8B volleyball team. Also coached by Jessie, Isabella, and Ashley. This group of girls worked hard at practice and continued to improve throughout the season. Their effort was rewarded as they made it to the quarterfinals, going to a third set tie break. Although it was a tough loss, they should be proud of their accomplishments as we are. They should be as proud of their accomplishments as we are of them. Co-MIP, Aliza Wasti. And Lori Bluet. Thank you, girls. Next, Bantam Boys Grade 7 Volleyball.
Bantam Boys Grade 7 Volleyball, coached by Dan Kessler-DeMoore. Taking on Grade 7 team is usually not the easiest thing to do in any sport, especially in volleyball. Having said that, what an absolute joy it was to have coached this team filled with a group of boys who were dedicated and passionate to not only get better, but to succeed on so many levels. It's never easy to be a Sec 1 team in a predominantly Sec 2 league, but this group of boys was up for the challenge and accomplished so much. Sure, the win-loss record wasn't great, but every set was hard fought and usually matched with comments from the other team's coaches like, wow, they're only in grade 7? They're going to be a really good team. Isn't that the truth? This team is so full of talent and great boys. The future looks bright for this group, and Mr. Dan expects many banners from them in their time here at Centennial. Have a great summer, boys, and I look forward to working with you again next year. This year's MIPs go to Jacob Rulo and Ariz Khan. Next up, Bantam Boys Volleyball, Grade 8. This year, I was lucky enough to continue with this group of players who I had last year. I knew there was potential in this group, and so I registered them in D3 against all the sportitude and sports concentration schools. Although we had a rough start in RSEQ, these kids rose to the challenge, and I believe they saw the same potential that I did later on. It didn't take long for spike serves, quick sets, 3-meter hits, blocks, and a kid asking, how do I stop getting the ball in the face when I block? Solid defense. I was competing with all the better teams, solid defense and competing and beating teams that easily had 3 or 4 times more practices than we did. We ended up the year in 4th place out of 10 and charged our way through the SIA League, going undefeated and winning the banner. The team who often watch the senior boys and watch them in awe can now see where their next 3 years is going, and it's going to be an awesome ride. This year's MIP goes to a player who I kept last year as an extra player. He worked really hard for everything he achieved and has one of the most consistent spike serves I've ever seen out of a bantam boy. From an extra to a starter at times, Adam has a bright future in the sport he loves. Congratulations, Adam Hazavenovich. This year's MVP goes to an athlete who rose to a challenge of playing a position he wasn't thrilled about. And to be honest, we'll probably never play that position again. Setter. But this year, we needed the consistency and leadership he provided to be a team. Whether it was timely serves, solid defense, or gathering the team together, he stepped up and always gave his best. This year's MVP, as on a team of MVPs, goes to Kobe D'Souza. Congratulations, everyone. Next up, cadet girls.
This year's cadet girls volleyball team was young, with most girls coming from Bantam last year. Given how eager everyone was, we decided to keep 19 girls, and boy was that a handful at practices. Everyone knew it was going to be a year about learning competitive volleyball and improving our game. The girls had some success in RSCQ and even made it to semifinals in SSIA. Everyone was proud of each other for their little achievements, and this team brought it together after every play to encourage each other. Can't wait to see this team serve it up again next year. Congrats to the MIP who learned a new position and was determined to prove her spot, Amina Al-Habal. And congrats to the MVP who can spike serve and find the open spots on the court, Josephine Sauve. Thank you, cadet girls. Next up, cadet boys volleyball.
Hopefully I can read this. Eh?
It's huge.
What's that? Oh, good.
She's got it, yeah.
Are we going to do a cheer at the end there? We'll do our at the end? All right. So, cadet boys volleyball. First off, I'd like to thank Centennial and Coach Martin for allowing me to coach this great group of people. This year was a different experience for me, dealing with younger people than I normally do. I usually coach the senior team. It was completely a different experience. The kids were amazing, and that is why we decided to keep 2 teams this year for the SSIAA, and then give the more advanced players a chance to play in the RSEQ. I saw a vast improvement from all the players and look forward to coaching the senior team for the next 2 years with the group that will be moving up. This year's recipient for the most improved player is a basketball player that has shown his smarts and willingness to learn a very difficult position. He started out with very little experience and became a vital piece of our middle blockers. The most improved player, Ben Ritchie. Yeah, MIP. Yeah, thanks. The MVP was a tough decision. There were 3 players in the running for this award. They all brought their various skills and attitude to the game. They all have great potential with hard work and perseverance. This year's winner, Aiden Intule.
No, do it here. Yeah, we'll bring him over to you. Just ask her. That way I can see him. This year's edition of Juvenile Girls Volleyball is called Where's Emma? After nearly winning D4 last year and placing 5th out of about 60 teams when regionals were all said and done, it was time for them to move up to D3. They, however, did not necessarily all agree. After our first tournament in Granby, some might say, hey, they were right. We got cooked and we definitely weren't cooking. But having seen this movie a couple hundred times before, I knew we would be fine and we would catch up, and we did. By mid-season, coaches and refs were telling me what an amazing defense they had, and we all know that the key to a good offense is a great defense. But like any family, we had our little social bumps. Could have been a lack of, but like any family, we had our little bumps. Could have been a lack of a little German girl, or their deeper issues. Was it the beef between myself and Bianca? Was it the all-star omission from Ella after she conquered her serve and her libero position at CVR? Perhaps the man giggles. The Emily playtime misunderstanding. Perhaps Bella's bum knee, or simply the 2026 over-involved teenager. Through chats and a heavy-duty heritage stairway conversation, we made every attempt to right the ship, but to no avail. But as we all know, sport is so much more than just winning or losing, and our Ottawa Beach volleyball trip summed that up. We all learned a ton this year, and we all got better. Emily got her hits and serves. Bianca got her sets and her D and her famous pancakes. Julia got to play power, big blocks, big hits. Zoe's attacks and solid D. Ella serves serves and blocking. Man's hits and defensive play. Sabine serves and setting. Ashley, dolphin dives, courageous defense. Bella, regardless of her knee, her never say die attitude, and her great setting this year. It's the friendships, the smile, the laughs, and every single memory that keep us forever family. So win or lose, the season, like all the other ones, was a huge success. This year's MIP goes to Ella Morneau. No? This year's MVP, Ashley Tam. Congratulations, girls. Juvenile boys volleyball. Where to start? Do I summarize? Do I glaze? Do I goat? Do I brag about how we cooked again in D3, finishing second only to De Mortagne? Beating Champlain, CEGEP? Oh, okay, smoking Champlain, CEGEP. Being the best man for men team I have ever coached. Perhaps the disappointment of the promised land once again. Or maybe the "what are you doing" comment. Nope, I will model this speech as the perfect breakup. Mr. Dobbs, these boys and I have been in a relationship for some time now. And like any bird or teenager, sometimes it's time to leave the nest. Oh, we've had some good times, some tournament wins, some mic'd up moments, some tears, some screams of victory, and a plethora of YouTube moments that will last forever. There are too many memories for myself and Mr. Dobbs to mention, but also like any goldfish, I forgot many of them. But what I will not fail to mention is how this tight family, who are incredible at volleyball, brought on 4 new family members, Faraj, Justin, Karim, and Philippe, and made their grade 11 year one to remember as a Centennial Charger. We sometimes forget how lucky we are to have these experiences, and this is why we are so proud of these boys for handling our new members the way they did. We have prepared you well, and we look forward to hearing about all your college playing stories. Congratulations, boys. This year's MIP goes to a relatively new volleyball player who picked it up not too long ago and became a starter and a leader, Alexi Berube. Our MVPs, yes, P with an S, we couldn't have one without the other, Liam and Lincoln. Congratulations.
Next up, Bantam Hockey. Coached by Ms. Cynthia Groh, Mr. Bill Seasons, and Mr. Bruce Stacy. Squeeze in, squeeze in, squeeze in. Good. This season, we had 2 rules for the boys: show up and work hard. With over 27 kids showing up to tryouts and being told the coaches could not make any cuts, this team started in abundance, but over time was narrowed down to a core group of hard workers. Our senior players led the young guns in practice, bringing their game to the next level every time they set foot on the ice. Our newest additions were small but mighty. First on the ice and eager to play, they brought the hustle this team needed. Together, this group skated laps, laps, and more laps. Won together, lost together, and laughed together. Win or lose, these boys would give it their all, showing an incredible improvement in just a few months' time. If this season is any indication of the future for Centennial hockey, we are hopeful and excited to see this program grow. A special thank you to coaches Josh, Adrian, Chris, and Nick. You did more push-ups than the whole team combined. Not sure if that's true, guys. Congratulations on an impressive season, boys. Go Chargers. This year's MIP goes to Lucas Potvin. And the MVP, Liam St. Louis. Congratulations, Bantam Hockey. Next up, indoor track, coached by Mr. Dobbs and Mr. Emile Labbé. This year marked an exciting return for our indoor track team. Oh, wait. Despite being a small group of just 15 student athletes, the team delivered an outstanding and memorable season. Their commitment, teamwork, and determination were evident at every meet, leading to impressive results and steady improvement throughout the season. Among the highlights were numerous personal best performances, showing the athletes' growth and hard work. Aries finished the season with 2 bronze medals, while Nicholas led the way with 2 incredible gold medal finishes. As a team, the juvenile boys achieved an impressive 4th place overall, a remarkable accomplishment given the team's size and experience. Congratulations to all team members on a successful year, and best of luck to our graduating athletes as they move on to their next chapter. Our MVPs for indoor track are Aries Ahmed, Anthony Sorrell, and last but not least, Nicholas Dobbs. Congrats, everybody. We're off to our spring season with Bantam Boys flag football. My bad, Bantam Girls flag football.
All right. Bantam Girls Flag Football, coached by Jesse, myself, and Jordan Maneri. What a season this young group has had, finishing the regular season with a big win over Durocher, 40-0. They are undefeated. With their quarterfinal win this past Saturday, they have qualified to play in the regionals and hope to medal this coming Sunday. Their energy and commitment has helped them grow and develop as individual players and collectively as a team. We are very proud of them and can't wait to see what they do over the next few years. Congratulations on an excellent season so far, girls. Our co-MVPs, Brittany Nanafandi, and Jazzy Baptiste. Thank you, girls. Bantam Boys flag football. It's not there.
Team Bantam.
Oh, there, okay.
Bantam boys, flag football coaches Jason D'Souza and Jordan Bloin. The Bantam boys Division 4 flag football team has enjoyed an outstanding season filled with hard work, determination, and success. The Chargers entered the season with many players having little or no previous flag experience. Despite that challenge, the team quickly developed into one of the strongest squads in the division. Their powerful offense consistently put points on the board, while their disciplined defense made life difficult for every opponent they faced. The Chargers finished the regular season a perfect 6-0 record. Allowing themselves to be one of the top teams in the Montérégie region. They carried that momentum into the playoffs and earned an impressive victory in their first playoff game. Throughout the season, the players have shown tremendous growth, teamwork, and sportsmanship. Coaches, teachers, and supporters have been proud to watch the team's development. Their commitment to improving each week has been a key factor in their success. With the regional championship taking place next week, the Chargers are in an excellent position to continue their remarkable run as they pursue a perfect championship season. MIP, Tiago Joaquim Santos, and Ellie Josephat Dandino. MVP, Mason Snyder, Kobe D'Souza. Congratulations, boys. Good luck this weekend. Cadet girls flag football. Cadet girls flag. What a great experience as Miss Mimo and Hannah let me help with the girls flag. From a rough start to a classic nail-biting 6-7 loss. To end the year, the girls are definitely walking away with memories that will bring them back next year as second-year starters. This year, we were a team of Sec 3s playing against all Sec 4s. From Jada's speed touchdown to Lilia scoring our first touchdown, Araya trying to slide in for another touchdown. I guess she saw it in the NFL somewhere. Can't do that in flag. It's a good slide, though. Sophia's iconic touchdown jump, Danielle's picks, Jade playing with a gash above her eye, Jade B, Nora, and Juliet all learning new positions, and perhaps the most absolute cinema moment, punting on first down. Damn. Did she just punt on first down? Hannah? Yes, sir. Silent nod. This year's MIP goes to a girl who had to thread to text her parents to even get her to play. But when I finally got her out, she was both gutsy and tough with the ability, even though she didn't believe me, to play offense and defense. Congratulations goes to Juliet Teasdale. This year's MVP had just the right amount of anger inside her to make her a demon on defense who is always a pick-six threat. Congratulations, big jumps, Sophia Graydon Smith. Congratulations, girls. Thank you very much.
Cadet boys, flag football. Mr. Dan. Give him to Mr. Dan.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Cadet Boys Flag Football, coached by myself and Mr. Dan. For most coaches, when flag football season comes around, it represents the end of our athletic season. With this in mind, we try putting together an eclectic group of inexperienced and vets who ultimately want to have fun. It's a short season. And it is safe to say that this group did exactly that. Win or lose, these boys kept the vibes light at practice and in games with their constant smiling, laughing, and fooling around. Maybe a little too much of the latter. Flag football is also fun when you field a team of talented and competitive individuals who push each other to get better. Despite a tough loss in the quarterfinals, and we just won't talk about it, and falling just short of regionals for the second year in a row, these boys finished second in their division with a 4-2 record. Myself and Mr. Dan once again had a blast coaching you and look forward to running it back next year. Our co-MVPs this year were our most consistent players and stepped up admirably when their teammates needed them most. Congratulations, James Higginbottom, and Maxim Paquette. Thank you, boys.
Juvenile girls flag football. Hey. 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 Coached by Jesse, Miss Maneri, and myself, in their final season as a Charger athlete, this group of girls will be greatly missed. Although we had a tough loss yesterday in the quarterfinals, these girls should be proud of their accomplishments on the field. Good luck to our graduating seniors. Our 3 co-MVPs, Emma Lee, Megan Rogers, and Emily Barr. Congratulations, girls. Thanks. Juvenile boys D4 flag football.
Thank you, audience. It's my pleasure to present the D4 Juvenile Flag team, coached by myself and Coach Lapointe. This season, our young team had 2 very strong victories and several hard-fought losses. We started every game with amazing intensity and focus, surprising many of our opponents with our offensive skill. Throughout all the ups and downs of a challenging season, our players learned to play through injuries, a lot of groin injuries in particular, and adversity while remaining very, very positive. Despite missing the playoffs, our team really enjoyed their games and the time they spent together. We've chosen as our MIP a player who had almost no experience playing the game, but every single game approached it with great intensity, Sarthak Mehta. And as our co-MVPs, this team needed players who could play both ways, and these two guys certainly delivered on defense, offense, Leandros and Hamza. Congratulations, guys. Great season.
Juvenile boys D3 flag football. Coached by myself and Miss Mima. Jack. Before the speech starts, we have to understand the recent history of the senior boys flag football at Centennial Regional High School. The aura surrounding provincials with Mimo and Bobby started with a miracle win in 21-22 that brought us to provincials. The following year, we lost every game. 23-24, back to provincials. Last year, lost every game. Mathematically, all the signs pointed to provincials for this year. Unfortunately, as hungry as these hippos were, from the shirtless vibe, the ox, to the not afraid, ain't worried aura, things just got in the way. Although this year was not cold, it's just an illusion, there was still the Saint Amable GPS issue, the hush clause, senior assassin, and most importantly, the loss of our starting safety, Aiden Ntule. All that said, destiny was still on our side and still in our hands as the last game of the season came. A win, we go on to a shot at provincials. We were up 18-6 at half. Unfortunately, we let our lead slip away, and that's where the story ends. However, before we let you go, both your coaches enjoyed all the laughs and the lower-worthy moments. We even figured out a way to remove Jack from the field appropriately. This year's MVPs go to Sticky Fingers. This year's MIP goes to a dialed-in Max Ford, who picked up 2 picks at LPP, and he's the reason our defense was so solid. This year's MVPs go to Sticky Fingers and Always Open, Zarian Samuel. And Mr. Clutch Hands and You Just Got Mossed, Jacob Peltier. Congratulations, boys. Your coaches loved it.
Bantam Track and Field. Guys, you can make 2 lines. You can Yeah, guys, go to the end and make 2 lines. 2 lines. Go to the end, guys. It's not rocket science. Because we can't fit just about 100 athletes on stage at the same time, this speech will apply to all levels of track, but we can only call them up by level because there's too many of you. Our coaches for track and field are Ms. Dunn, Mr. G, Mr. Bobby, Miss Blood, Miss Maneri, Miss Hannah, Mr. Dobbs, and Miss Coyne. So this year, we had an incredible 135 athletes representing Centennial at the SSIAA. Track and field meet where our athletes competed with heart, dedication, and Charger spirit. Our athletes brought home an impressive 44 medals. That's 16 gold, 10 silver, and 18 bronze. These numbers only begin to reflect the effort, training, and resilience each of you brought to the track. A special shout out to our Bantam girls and boys who not only showed talent but teamwork and determination, capturing second place in the SSIAA championship titles, girls dominating the 4x100 meter relay. Your hard work set the standard for excellence. To our cadet and juvenile girls and boys who fought hard and finished strong with second places in the relay, your grit and perseverance did not go unnoticed. Beyond the podium finishes, we had many top 10 finishes, showcasing the incredible depth of talent across all age groups. Every practice, every race, every cheer from the sidelines mattered and contributed to this unforgettable season where Centennial placed second overall. We had 24 athletes compete at the RSEC Regionals, where Joshua, Eli, and Nick qualified to represent Montérégie at Track and Field Provincials this weekend in Sherbrooke. To our graduating athletes, thank you. You've led by example, inspired your teammates, and shown what it means to be a Charger. As you take your next steps beyond these tracks, we wish you continued success, strength, and speed in everything you do. Congratulations, Chargers. Our Bantam MVPs, there's a few of them. Brittany Nanafandi. Hafsa Mezrua. Aiden Khan, and Lyndon Espinoza. Thank you, Bantam track athletes. Now we'll call the cadet track athletes up, please. Right. Oh, how nice. Are we sucking up? Why are we sucking up? What are you doing? Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right, our MVPs for our cadet girls and boys, Emma Zhang. Christopher Murray. Josh Switzer. And Caden Brown. Thank you, cadet athletes. We would like to call up the juvenile girls and boys track athletes, please. Make another line, guys. All right, our MVPs for juvenile track, Emma Lee. Valentina Bautista Sarmiento. Marcus Bronwell. Philippe Lacroix. Yang Pan. And Nicholas Dobbs. Thank you, juvenile track athletes. Look at you guys with the medal each. Perfect. Bantam deck hockey. All right. Shh. Coached by Mr. K and Mr. Chris, CRHS's first ever Bantam Deck Hockey has had tremendous success this season. With an average of 6 goals per game, it is safe to say there's no shortage of talent on the team. The Chargers ended their last game of the season with a commanding 13-6 victory. They earned a buy-in to the semifinals on Saturday and are 2 games away from a championship. Go Chargers, go. Co-MVPs, Landon Clavette. And Lucas Potvin. Thank you, boys. Juvenile deck hockey. Wait. What's his last name? Is it Khan? Yeah, I can't just not say it.
Just go Mikhail. Mikhail and Adam. Just say it.
Okay. Coached by Miss Groh, Mr. Clavette, and Josh Shapcott. When Miss Groh was asked to coach the senior deck hockey team, she did not quite know what to expect. She was greeted with more than 20 boys at tryouts in the gyms. Deck hockey, hello? All right. Deck hockey fields, 3 players, no boards, no helmets, floor hockey sticks, and lots of energy. After their first few games in the rain, it was clear to them that they would not be the first place team. But what was also clear was how wonderful this group of young men was. Never in all her years of coaching has she seen a hockey team get blown out of the water multiple times and still have smiles on their faces. They let goals against roll right off their backs and motivate them for their next shift. They fought over who would get to play the next shift, cheered each other on, showed up to every practice. And stood up for their teammates. Leandros, you know what you did. We are so impressed by this bunch who genuinely spent the entire time having fun, wishing all the graduating students success in their future years of playing deck hockey. It was a pleasure, for Miss Groh to be your coach. Go Chargers. Co-MVPs, Adam and Mikhail. Thank you, boys. Next, beach volleyball.
They were on all night. Yes, they were. I saw them all. No, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe Bonnie asked.
Well done. Hello.
This is why you put me last.
There's no room beside me.
I see how it is.
Two quick things. One, we're pushing through, and even my TikTok and Reels personality is losing attention. Shh. So we're almost there, trust me. And then second, just a quick mistake that I made before as an adult and like a kid, we make mistakes. And I went off to the side, and Nick Dobbs, I know you're somewhere in the house, but Nick Dobbs was also my MVP at volleyball, senior boys. Congratulations, Nick. This is more of just a shout out for beach volleyball, which is a crazy cool kind of way to end the year, and the kids have an absolute blast doing it. But in the shout out, I just want to point out that back-to-back Liam and Lincoln won the D4 juvenile boys male 2-on-2 beach volleyball tournament. Congratulations, everyone. It was simply a shout out. Got to move on. And then this I hit one by one.
Yeah, but wait till I'm done reading. For our next awards, we'd like to call up Miss Marie-Jade Roy to give them out. The top one is first. The top one was first. Yeah, move it that way so you can just. So we're at the big awards of the night. First up is our most promising. So the most promising student athlete award is presented to grade 7 students selected by the coaches committee that show excellent promise in their physical and leadership abilities. The recipients of the award have had an impact on several sport teams throughout their first season and are described as hardworking, coachable, and students who always look to better themselves and their teams. Starting up with our female most promising grade 7 athletes. First one, Hafsa Masrua. Next, we have Brittany Nanafandi. And our final female grade 7 student is Queen Locombe. Next up, we have 4 male most promising grade 7 athletes, with the first one being Aiden Haman. Is he here? We don't know. He's not here. He's not here. That's okay. Next one, we have Ariz Khan. Oh, there's Aiden. Yeah, Next, we have Aiden Khan. And our final most promising athlete this year, Jacob Rulo.
Thank you, Marijad. Congratulations, boys and girls. Next up, junior and senior athletes of the year. These plaques are the highest interscholastic athletic awards presented. Junior candidates are selected from secondary 3 classes. Senior candidates are selected from the graduating class, but the total of their Centennial sports contribution highlighted by their senior year is considered. Selection criteria. These candidates have first distinguished themselves by meeting the criterion for most valuable athlete at sports awards. They have further distinguished themselves by 1, making a major contribution in one sport and plays a significant role in one or more sports. 2, displays a positive, mature attitude both as a leader for their fellow students and in their relationship with their coaches. 3, their willingness to follow the practice regulations of their chosen sport to obtain the maximum from their natural talents. And 4, exemplifying a true student athlete in that they have maintained a high academic standing, thereby maintaining a balance between their academic and athletic lives. We would like to invite Mr. Tam to hand out the Junior Athlete of the Year award. Yeah, I did.
This first junior female athlete made a mark in her first years at Centennial through her hard work ethic. She is a soccer player that used her knowledge, speed, and determination of the sport and transferred it into field hockey, volleyball, and flag football. In her junior years, she won MVP in field hockey and MVP in flag football, showing just how hard she worked and had success in what she did. On the field, she refuses to let anyone outrun, outdribble, and outplay her. She uses frustration from making mistakes to come back stronger the next time around. In volleyball, she went from someone who was nervous to try out to becoming the team's best defense. The remarkable thing about this athlete is that she never gives up trying to learn and be better. She asks questions and makes adjustments so that she can help support her team each and every play. This athlete may sound like an intimidating workhorse, but the small and mighty girl is a goofball at heart and takes the time to make her teammates laugh and her coaches smile. This year, she maintained a 90% average in tag liberal arts, all while continuing to thrive in her sports. She once again showed grit on the field and made this year's All-Star team, and she won MIP in volleyball tonight. We can't wait to see her continue to push herself in Sec 4 and 5. Congrats to our first female junior athlete, Amina Al-Habal. Our second junior female athlete started off her athletic career by playing in all 3 seasons: field hockey in the fall, basketball in the winter, and flag football in the spring. Although she didn't take home any awards that first year, the impact she was making on teams was unremarkable. In her second year at CRHS, she once again played field hockey, winning co-MVP, and she played flag football, where she also won co-MVP. This year, while maintaining a 95% overall average in tag liberal arts, she continued to thrive in her athletic career. She once again played field hockey and flag football. The biggest aspect that distinguishes this athlete is that she eats, sleeps, and breathes Centennial Chargers. Her heart might even be in the shape of a lightning bolt. In each of her sports, she demonstrates leadership qualities and determination like nothing you've seen before. She helps her team succeed and continues to encourage her teammates when she's not on the field. She shows her coachability by not only accepting, but thriving in any position she's asked to play. Any coach can say, "Hey, I need you to play here next play," and she will prove that she can accomplish it. As she starts her senior years, we hope to continue to see this athlete make an impact on her teams and represent Chargers maroon and gold. Congrats to this co-junior female athlete, Ella Christian.
Being good at sports is more than just a natural ability. It has to be a passion, a will, a desire. Bottom line, you have to want it and put in the work to get it. This young athlete did exactly so from September till the end of flag. Leading by example in all 4 of her sports, even after a brutal knee injury, she stuck with her team, never missing a practice or a tryout, always doing anything she could despite the situation. You can barely keep this kid off the field as she rushed back, probably a little too early, as I can still hear the scream now. When this young athlete was not on the playing field, you could find her on this coach's side trying to get any information that would help her improve. I can't wait to see the sports moments this girl will create over the next 2 years. Most importantly, the volleyball section. Congratulations goes to Arroyo Lowe, an honor well deserved.
Junior Male Athlete of the Year. We're almost there, guys. This young man comes from quite the sporting family, which is perhaps where his skills with a basketball come from. I can only imagine the challenges he must have had competing against his older brothers in a sport that seems to come naturally to them all, and I know because I coached them both. And though his personality is quite different, he displayed a level of intelligence, court vision, ball handling, composure, and competitiveness that makes him a joy to coach and a deserving co-MVP of his cadet team this past season. Having older siblings who played the sport you now play, or perhaps even introduced you to the game you now love, it is hard to avoid being compared. Yet something that set this young baller apart was a knack for another sport that he picked up, flag football. Now, athleticism aside, it can be hard for any athlete to translate their skills into a different game, but that is exactly what he did. He solidified his role as a 2-year starter as a slot corner and could lay claim to being one of the best deflaggers on both teams. This instinct for being in the right place at the right time is a gift, along with the desire to be a good teammate and learner. So no matter the sport, this deserving athlete possesses not only the skills, but the desire to get better, either in a sport he's played all his life or one he's just started. Oh, and did we mention that he happens to be just a really nice kid and great teammate? Gives me great honor to present Liam Vince Manansala as this year's Junior Male Athlete of the Year.
This young man is the engine that drives any team he's on. And that even applies when he is sidelined with a significant injury, as was the case this past fall during the soccer season. No matter the setback or the hurdle, physical or mental, he perseveres, overcomes, and strives to be a better competitor, teammate, and leader when he was the practice, or whether practice or before the game. This is just who he is. On the basketball court, he relentlessly pursues all types of rebounds by outworking, outsmarting his opponents. Right place, right time. That is what you come to expect from this kid. This athlete was also swayed into the world of volleyball this year. Through hard work and perseverance, he became a starter on the RSEQ squad before the season was up. Between him and I, he'll be a better volleyball player than a basketball player. Sorry, coaches. Ben is his own hardest critic, but one of the most coachable young men his coaches have ever worked with. Congratulations, Ben Alexander Ritchie, on being named Junior Male Athlete.
When we were asked to write a few words about this Junior Athlete of the Year, I asked around, seeing if this quiet killer had said a little more on a different team. But the consensus stayed the same. This is a young man who lets his play on the ice, on the court, and on the course do all the talking, which speaks volumes to who he is as a person and how much he means to his teammates and coaches. Smooth is another word that comes to mind when describing him. He made the cadet boys D3 basketball team after not having played the year before. Thank you, please. And you would think that having not played a sport for over a year, you would be faced with some sort of reacclimatization challenges. But this came easy to him, and he became a valuable part of our bench rotation as a ball handler and playmaker. Furthermore, his silky left-hand layups and smooth mid-range jumper provided many key buckets for his team. In hockey, he's often the playmaker, penalty killer, or power player. We often find ourselves asking him, "Can you stay on?" And most always results in him saying yes. He won the Swiss Army Knife Award at the hockey banquet this year for being the guy who can do it all, center, wing, defense when needed. He is an asset to his teammates on the ice and a quiet leader of the bunch in the locker room. Now, you would think the superlatives end there when describing what this athlete does on the ice and on the court, but unsurprisingly, there's one more sport worth mentioning. He golfs, perhaps the hardest of all. And this past fall, as a member of the golf team, he competed in the SSIA tournament and helped Centennial place second in the team event. A most valuable player of a different breed, he's often the unsung hero of any game. A pleasure to coach and a great teammate, no matter the sport. This young man is a worthy recipient of this award. Congratulations, Liam St. Louis. I realize these are too long. Mine are too long.
Our last junior male athlete of the year. He has established himself as one of the most dedicated and well-rounded student athletes in our school. Since entering high school, he has consistently demonstrated an incredible work ethic, determination, and passion for competition across multiple sports, while also excelling academically in our math science tag program with an overall average of 92%. In secondary one, he competed in both cross-country running and track and field, where his commitment and rapid improvement earned him both the Most Improved and Most Valuable Player awards. Rather than slowing down after an impressive first year, he elevated his performance even further in secondary two, once again earning MVP in both cross-country and track and field. He is constantly pushing himself to achieve new personal best times on the track, using every practice and competition as an opportunity to improve and challenge himself. This year also marked his first season competing in both hockey and indoor track, two sports that are steadily making a comeback here at Centennial. From day one, he brought unmatched energy and enthusiasm to every practice and competition. The winner of this year's Iron Lung Award at the hockey banquet, he simply never stops. Whether it's skating hard every shift or encouraging his teammates and coaches, he leaves it all on the ice every time he plays, while still finding ways to contribute offensively and put a few pucks in the back of the net. What truly makes him stand out is not only his athletic ability, but also his character. He is a true team player who is always looking to improve, regularly speaking with his coaches and asking what he can do to become even better. Balancing hockey, indoor track, cross-country, and track and field is no easy task, yet his commitment never wavers. He embodies all the qualities of a Charger athlete: hardworking, determined, coachable, and genuinely kind. We would also like to wish him the best of luck this weekend at the track and field provincials, where he will compete in the 1,200 meter and 2,000 meter events. We know he will represent Centennial with the same determination, sportsmanship, and excellence that he brings to school every day. Congratulations, Josh Switzer. Thank you to our junior athletes and to Mr. Tam. We would like to invite Madame Le Heuquet to the stage to present the Senior Athlete of the Year awards.
Our Senior Female Athlete of the Year began her Charger journey by being named Most Promising Athlete in Secondary 1, and she has continued to build an exceptional athletic legacy ever since. I remember begging this athlete to join basketball in Sec 1 because I knew the workhorse she was. She didn't always have the perfect shot, but she sprinted harder and faster up and down the court than anyone. That led her to winning MVP in Sec 2. Also at the bantam level, she earned MVP in field hockey and flag football, showcasing her versatility and competitive spirit. Her success continued through the cadet and juvenile levels, where she was awarded MVP once again in field hockey, flag football, and track and field. This year, she further demonstrated her athletic excellence at the SSIA track and field meet, capturing gold medals in the 100-meter sprint, long jump, and shot put. She has also helped her flag team reach quarterfinals as the QB, where she ran for many of our touchdowns. Her combination of speed, strength, and determination has made her one of the most accomplished multi-sport athletes in our program. Beyond school athletics, she is also an elite ringette player who has competed at the provincials, nationals, and Jeux de Quebec. She has even won the fastest skater competition at the Canadian Ringette Championships 3 years in a row. Her dedication to training and competition has allowed her to excel. Throughout her high school career, she has been a leader both in the game and in phys ed. Often described as another coach on the field, she leads by example through her commitment, sportsmanship, and relentless work ethic. She consistently gives 100% effort in every practice, game, and competition, inspiring those around her to raise their level of performance. She even took on a coaching role this year by helping the grade 7 field hockey team. To keep the glazing going, she is not only an exceptional athlete, but a smart cookie as well. As a student in our TAG Math and Science program, she has maintained an overall average above 90% throughout her high school years, demonstrating the discipline and dedication required to balance elite athletics with academic excellence. She will be continuing her studies at Champlain in health science, although the phys ed department would definitely love her to join us as a Plan B. Her outstanding accomplishments, leadership, character, and commitment make her a truly deserving recipient of the Senior Female Athlete Award. Congratulations, Emma Lee.
Male Athlete of the Year. Wow, that sounds like quite an achievement. Definitely something I assume you work towards. Just writing a speech celebrating this athlete seems like a daunting task. Do I list his sport achievements and medals in a chronological order, providing details that support him being a candidate? Or do I simply talk about the athlete I've come to know over the last 5 years? The athlete that puts in the hours of work required to train and to repair his body. The athlete who puts his performance and that of his team on a pedestal. His biomechanics are incredible. His ability to focus on an individual body part as part of a big movement is phenomenal. Sure, all the accolades are there. MVPs, track, cross country, volleyball, but those don't tell the three-point shooter, the solid defender, the high jumper who clears 190, the volleyball player, you can't tell if he's hitting from the front or from the back. This lefty tech is the best that I've ever seen. And if all this doesn't blow you away, this young athlete spent the majority of a family trip down south rehabilitating an injury so he could be there 100% for his team when he got back. I don't know about you, but in his place, I would have been chilling, taking in the rays, and vibing the vibes. Nick, you are an incredible athlete, never ceasing to find a way to improve. This just didn't happen to you, you made it happen. And that is why I'm excited for you and what will happen. The sky's the limit. Congratulations to Nick Dobbs, our Senior Athlete of the Year.
There's the photo. Thank you to our senior athletes. Yes. Thank you, Ms. Leuke. We're at the last little part, our Lifetime Charger Award. This award, nominated by the Centennial coaching staff, recognizes a student athlete who has shown exceptional dedication through multiple years and seasons across several sports. These individuals demonstrate consistent commitment, dedication, and work ethic, and they exemplify outstanding sportsmanship and character while leaving a lasting impact on Chargers athletics. We would also like to take a moment to highlight that 12 of these students have competed in all 3 sports seasons from grade 9 to grade 11. First up, Emily Barr. Alexis Berube. Jordan Chan. Bianca Deliere. Nicholas Dobbs. I'll wait a second. Leandros Dumos. Tayeb Francoeur. Lincoln Hardigan. Liam Illick. Emma Lee. Frederick Manansala. Zainab Mirza. Isabella Montesclaros. Ella Morno. Sydney Nanafandi. Make a second row. Hamza Patel. We have too many. Jacob Peltier. Megan Rogers. Zarian Samuel. Julia Stacy. Ashley Tam. Alec Chatterjan. Mayanne Tom. And our last recipient, Aris Totsuris. Congratulations, Lifetime Chargers. Give it to whoever.
All right. Ordinarily, at this moment, we have about a 15-minute presentation on thanking the coaches and all that, but seeing as how time has sort of eluded us tonight, we're going to ask that we step outside in the following fashion. And thank you very much for everything tonight. All the parents are going to, while the kids stay seated for about a minute and a half, all the parents are going to stand up and they can make their way down to the cafeteria. Thank you very much, everyone. Students, just be patient. We'll be out of here in like 3 minutes max.